AEW are introducing a new championship at Forbidden Door. Plus, Will Ospreay makes his Dynamite debut. And a huge title match has been announced for next week's AEW Road Rager. It's all in the wrestling news right now. There's a reason we're here, in this very room, not where we are normally. We'll tell you at the end.
Ooh, surprises.
Talking of surprises, new championship in AEW. There it is there. Before we go any further, Andrew.
Yes?
Smash? Smash. It's the AEW All-Atlantic Championship. According to Tony Schiavone, it celebrates AEW's worldwide fan base and gives the world-class championship stars of AEW another reason to fight. Mm-hmm. That was the wording in the lovely package they put together. We're going to see some qualifying matches over the next couple of weeks with the winners of said qualifying matches competing in a four-way at AEW New Japan Forbidden Door to determine the first ever All-Atlantic champion. Who's in these qualifiers, Andrew?
So last night, Pac beat Buddy Murphy to advance fourth in this tournament.
Because Newcastle is its own country.
Because it is exactly its own country.
War Pac, go on, lad.
We also have Ethan Page facing Miro, who I think is my favourite to win this whole thing. Miro, that is. Penta Oscura is facing Malachi Black, and then a fourth qualifying match featuring New Japan Pro Wrestling competitors, who I hope Ishii is in there, and then he gets involved in this mix of people as well. Very excited.
Do not threaten me with a good time. All right, let's let you and I compete for the Elephant in the Room Championship here.
Yes.
Are there too many belts in AEW now?
That was my initial thinking as well, because I seem to recall, or I think a lot of us have recalled, that the AEW Women's Champion hasn't very much been featured on TV for a while at this point. Thunder Rosa picking up the belt, and there's not been too much representation of that on AEW TV, and that makes me rather sad, because Thunder Rosa is a fantastic champion and she deserves all the time in the world. Another title in the mix of that, does that mean other things get lost? Perhaps, yes. Also though, does it sort of showcase other talent? Maybe as well. We've got a huge roster, and it would be nice to mix things up with this belt a little bit.
To go back to what you said about Thunder Rosa, the thing there is, it was only the other week that she was talking very openly about the fact that, I've just won this belt, I just had this amazing title defense, and then there's nothing for me on Dynamite. There's no room for anything on Dynamite. And and I know this isn't what's happened, but it's almost like Tony Khan's gone, don't worry, I've got a solution for this. Another men's belt.
Another belt.
And we've come at WWE for similar things about having too many belts in the company. My argument, the difference with that is, at least with those belts, the majority of them are on different shows.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You have a float, and even saying that, two of the belts, they're not on telly hardly ever at the moment. Yeah. Roman Reigns has hijacked them. And then you've got two belts that are together that appear on either show, but then you've got Raw Women's, SmackDown Women's, US IC that are on other shows. Yeah. So, WWE actually doesn't have that problem at the moment. I believe that AEW, that over the past 6 to 8 weeks, has had on their show the AEW World, the AEW Women's, the AEW Tag Team, the AEW TNT, the AEW TBS, as well as two. Now they're not canon belts, but the Owen Hart titles were shown on TV recently. The Ring of Honor World Title, the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, the Ring of Honor TV Championship, the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions were on telly last night as well. And with stuff with the Forbidden Door, expect probably other championships to be showcased on those shows as well. I can see why the perception is there's a lot of belts in AEW at the moment. Did we need another one?
Perhaps not.
Regardless, we've got one.
We do, yeah.
Well done to the guys at Red Leather who got themselves some decent, spondulics from AEW for making another belt for them. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. AEW have another issue with the belt that they are currently working around. That is the AEW Championship. And last night, Jon Moxley defeated Kyle O'Reilly, who won that Casino Battle Royal earlier on. And he's advanced his way. He's punched his ticket to Forbidden Door. Yeah. He's going to face either Tanahashi or Goto.
Yes.
Who's winning? Who's becoming the interim champion at Forbidden Door?
Oh, this is a thing. This is a thing. I'm not entirely sure now, obviously, because it was at Forbidden Door supposed to be CM Punk versus Tanahashi, right? Imagine if Tanahashi wins and then we finally get that match. I think that could be a big possibility.
I quite like that.
I like that as well. Now, they've been teasing the Jon Moxley and Tanahashi thing for quite a while. As someone who doesn't really watch New Japan, hearing Aiden upstairs and whatnot talk about, Moxley and Tanahashi has been a thing that they've been building up for quite a while now on TV. Like, that, to have that on TV and for it to be for the AEW Championship is going to be a big thing. But imagine the headlines. Imagine the headlines when Tanahashi picks up the belt and then we do finally get that match between he and CM Punk down the line.
It was Will Ospreay making headlines last night, wasn't it, Andrew?
My goodness, it certainly was. So Trent Beretta was out and he was like, we got attacked by Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb last week, so we didn't get to, have our thing with FTR. So Trent Beretta, he brought out FTR again and was trying to arrange another Ring of Honor Tag Team title match when Will Ospreay appeared at the top of the ramp and also did Aaron Henare. I'm sorry.
Aaron Henare.
Henare, there we go. My goodness. And Aussie Open came out too. And absolutely just attacked everybody. And then also it's now announced that on Friday's Rampage, there's going to be Will Ospreay teaming with Aussie Open to face Trent Beretta and FTR, which is going to be exciting.
Do you know what? Nice seeing Will Ospreay doing stuff in AEW. I think it was inevitable.
It was, yeah.
To see him on a stage like that.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the Forbidden Door stuff as well happening. Like, it feels like it's almost been a long time coming.
It was a bit up in the air for a bit because he's had, I believe, a kidney infection.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And he was really poorly off a kidney infection. And because that could knock you for 6. But obviously, as you could tell last night, he seemed to be in good form.
He did.
Hitting the old hidden blade.
Oof.
And then he said flashing blade.
Flashing blade?
But that's Alan Robson from Night Owls. No, that's a very different blade.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of Alan Robson from Night Owls, who I don't believe has ever flashed. And so Friday, Rampage, Ospreay stepped into the ring for the first time for AEW. Exciting.
Oh, that's very exciting.
And fair play to Aussie Open.
Yeah.
Great team.
They're an amazing tag team, and it's one of those things where perhaps a lot of the sort of Western audience and stuff might not really get to sort of see them perform quite often, Yeah.
Speaking of staying with AEW, rather, we'll end on a little bit for Dynamite next week. Some more title stuff because I don't think there's enough championships in AEW.
Do you not think so?
No, I think we could do another 10. The tag titles on the line next week at Road Rager, the Dynamite special. It's going to be Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus defending against the Young Bucks and the Hardy Boys in a ladder match.
I'm scared for Jeff.
I think everybody this morning has looked at Jeff and Jeff's like, what?
Sorry, what?
You'll be fine.
It'll be okay, right? Yeah.
And in his head he's thinking, can I jump off of the balcony?
Oh my God.
And land on the head of a pin.
If anyone can do it, it's Jeff. If anyone can do it, it's Jeff.
That's going to be delightful carnage. And I hope everybody's all right in that one.
Yeah, me too. I'm a little bit worried. I thought Jeff might have a little bit more time to sort of recuperate after the stuff that happened in AEW with the Young Bucks match and everything too. So we'll see what happens.
We will see what happens. So we'll do more news later on. We're in here today. You want to talk about surprises. You want to talk about shock forbidden door moments. This isn't even our studio anymore, is it?
It's not our studio anymore. Are you ready?
And reveal. Thank you very much to these wonderful people. Ben, Peter, Ashton. We've changed the locks. You can't get in. We've taken over the Triple Jump studio for today because next door. You and I have a team of people.
We do indeed.
A crack team of people. Myself and yourself overseeing the operation.
Oh my, Tom, you should see, well, you've already seen, these people behind the screens watching this should see what we have got in store for you.
And for Adam Pacitti. It is Hell in a Smell on Sunday. And it is the 5th instalment of Hell in a Smell.
You keep saying I'm not doing it, but...
As a result of losing the predictions last week, mate, gutted for you. Adam is taking on Hell in a Smell live on YouTube on Sunday, and Andrew and I have cooked up something rather special. So, Adam, if you're watching, sorry, not sorry, but it's taken over the news studio. This is how monumental this is.
This is why we're here.
It's taken over our main news studio, so we can't go in there for a couple of days. Plus, there's some weird smells coming out of there that I'm keen to stay away from.
They will linger for a long time.